user control on the new Sharp devices that were introduced in 2016 and will continue to be released moving forward. The first step is to log into the web interface of the Sharp device. You can do this by typing the IP address of the machine into your web browser's address bar. After that, click User Control. And the first step is to enable user control, so that's under Default Settings. And we will enable user authentication. You can choose what type of authentication you'd like to use. If you want to use LDAP or Active Directory, you can do that. Or you can authenticate by username and password. Most people choose to just authenticate by a user number only. So tick that box, scroll down. There's another checkbox that you want to check here that says disabling of printing by invalid user. That will prevent anyone without a code from printing to the machine. After that, we can click Submit, and at this point the machine is locked down and will require a user code to log in. The first step in creating your users is to create authority groups. These are used to control what features the users have access to. And since we've enabled user control, we'll have to click Administrator Login. The password by default on these new Sharp models is admin, ADMIN, all lowercase. And if we scroll down, we can click Add. And let's say, for instance, we wanted to create a group that only had access to black and white printing. We'll just call it black and white. And if you scroll down, you'll see under, this is the copy settings, we want to disable full color, two color, and single color copying. And then we want to disable full color printing as well. If you continue to scroll down, this is image send for scanning and faxing. You're not charged anything to scan in color, so we normally just leave this how it is. Click Submit. And you can create as many of these and restrict it as much as you'd like. After you create an authority group, the next step is to create your users. That's done under User List. And scroll down and click Add. I'll put myself in here for an example. For my user number, I'm just going to put 12345 for now. And then if we scroll down, the authority group that we just created will be here in this authority group drop down now. So we have black and white, and you can choose from as many of these as you'd like. Administrator has full rights to do everything on the machine. User can copy and print in color but cannot edit the system settings and so on. We'll choose black and white for now and then click Submit. So that's most of it. So now you would just follow these steps to create all of your different users. Once you've created your user, you'll have to tell the print driver itself to use that code as well. So that's under, you open your devices and printers, right click on the Sharp, go to Printing Preferences, and then go to the Job Handling tab. Change the authentication here from none to user number, and then enter the user number here. Now if you're printing for clients and you're going to be using a different number every time and not a general number that you'll be using for yourself, check this Auto Job Control Review box. What that will do is when you print a document, it will pop a window up asking you what code you would like to use. For the sake of this example, I'm going to just leave it on my permanent number there. So now when I print, the machine will recognize my code and print the document. Now if it has color, it will not print it in color because I put my authority group on black and white only. And in that case, the machine will rev up like it's going to print something, but nothing will come out. Okay, so something that we're commonly asked is how to view or save your user counts per user, right? So that's under user control and then user count and save user count. What this will do when you click save is export a Excel file. So I'll open that up. There's a ton of information in here. Most of it you don't care about. What you want is the black and white copies, color copies, and then black and white prints and color prints. All the rest of this stuff most people will ignore unless you have limits and things like that set on your users. You can view scans, faxes, scan to hard drive. All of that information is here in the spreadsheet. Now, once you have this saved, I recommend checking this box and clicking Save again. What that will do is generate another one of these for you, but more importantly, it will reset all the counts of the users back to 0. And this is something that most people will do either monthly or quarterly to check up on how much their users are printing and to keep track of it that way. That's the gist of it. If you have anything more specific that you need to know how to do, I think everything is pretty self-explanatory here. If you need to set limits for your users, that's done here. For the machine itself, that's set here. You can change the home screens and all sort of, you can customize it as much as you'd like. But that's the gist of it. So if you have any questions, leave a comment.